What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Armon, and we're back with another video. Get in here, everybody get in here, because Charlie just got messy and interesting. Okay, now this is the kind of tea that I like to get into, because this is right up my alley. Okay. Okay. No, but seriously, what's poppin', everybody? If you're new to the channel, make sure you guys like the video and stay to the end, and if you like, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and make sure that notification button is on, or that notification bell is ringing, all right, so that you guys can be notified each and every time I go live. All right, so with that being said, we got to get into some things. Our good guy, JUSSIE SMOLLETT, has decided to take the stand, okay? He has decided to testify on his own behalf. Now, if you don't know what's going on, let me lace you up just for a moment, okay? JUSSIE SMOLLETT back in 2019 alleged that he was attacked by some Donald Trump supporters, okay? Fast forward to today, people are saying that that is a lie. Now he is under investigation because it is being told that JUSSIE SMOLLETT actually set up this attack because he was not getting enough attention on the cast of Empire, and he wanted to get a career boost. And who he had help him was none other than his personal trainers and friend, Bola Al-Sundario, and his brother. I don't know his brother's name, and that's only one name I'm going to mess up today. And the brother is not important for this video, okay? This time, this is the only guy important right here, okay? But anyway, so apparently, JUSSIE SMOLLETT says that, you know, these two men attacked him, but these men have came forward and they said that, no, we didn't attack him. JUSSIE SMOLLETT is our brother. JUSSIE SMOLLETT is our friend. And we planned this whole thing. So text messages, footage has been revealed. Store footage has been revealed showing these guys going to the store buying Make America Great Again hats. Text messages have been revealed showing that JUSSIE SMOLLETT had paid them over $3,400. So there's a lot of information that has come out. Right now, JUSSIE SMOLLETT said that it was for training purposes only. They say it was for pay for them to, you know, complete this attacking stunt. So here we are today. The brothers are testifying. JUSSIE SMOLLETT has now decided to take the stand and testify on his behalf, saying, listen, this was not planned. This is all a lie. Okay, I did not set this up. They attacked me. They're homophobic and they attacked me. The brothers are saying, we're not homophobic. We're friends with JUSSIE SMOLLETT. He planned this whole thing. We did it. We would have done it for free because he's our guy. And he planned this from start to finish. And there was even a text message that was revealed from JUSSIE SMOLLETT where he was texting this guy saying that, I know you would never attack me. I know you would never do anything. And I want to have this on record in case this ever comes out that it wasn't you. I love you. So if you ask me who I believe him. I believe JUSSIE SMOLLETT is lying. I didn't believe JUSSIE SMOLLETT from the very beginning, okay? I just didn't understand how you were on a subway and then you went home and then you were going to get a Subway sandwich. He was on the train, the subway, in the middle of the freaking blizzard, and then he decided to walk to Subway to grab a sandwich and then was mauled by gangsters and with bleach thrown on him and tied up with a noose. And somehow you didn't think to call the police first. What you did was call your manager. And then your manager decided to call the police and you guys went to the hospital. But yet you did not want to give the police, JUSSIE SMOLLETT, you guys didn't want to release your phone records to show, you know, who you had been making contacts with and calling throughout this whole process. So it was just really weird, this whole situation. JUSSIE SMOLLETT has been moving real funny throughout this whole thing. So I just don't believe all of this was happening. Now, something that I do believe, okay, that has just now come forward, okay? Now, you got to brace yourself for this because a lot of the girls, listen, I cannot tell you how many people were talking about, you know, we got to stop putting this on gay men. We got to stop doing this. Listen, I know when one of the girls are one of the girls. And I'm telling you, JUSSIE SMOLLETT, while she's famous and she does her thing, JUSSIE SMOLLETT is one of the round-way girls. It's no shade. Like, JUSSIE SMOLLETT is very cute, and JUSSIE SMOLLETT, you know, is with the things of the things of the things. Okay, read between the lines if you know what I mean. All right, so I had first initially thought that, Jussie Smollett was, perhaps maybe on Jacked and Grindr, because he talked about being on Jacked and Grindr and things like that in previous interviews. And so I thought maybe he had got mauled by an old Jacked or Grindr date. But come to find out, Jussie Smollett had kind of stopped being on Jacked and Grindr because he was in a relationship. Okay? He was in a relationship, so he wasn't really on Jacked and Grindr. So it wasn't a Jacked or Grindr date that, basically attacked Jussie Smollett. Now, here's what I will say, though. We got more information. Jussie Smollett just revealed that this one right here, is it Abel? Maybe it's Abel. Abel, Bola, whatever one. This one. Abel or Sandario. Osuna Ondario, whatever. Him and Jussie Smollett, when they first met, had went and got high and went to a bathhouse and did cocaine and started beating off. Then he said that from time to time, Jussie Smollett said he would pay for cocaine. He would buy it off of the guy, and he'd spend over $200. Let me make sure I got that right. Let me see. Let me get the tea. Jussie Smollett testifies he would pay Bola on Sandario for cocaine around $200. Okay? Jussie Smollett testifies on the stand that he met Bola Sandario and they did weed and cocaine together when they went to a club. Then they went to the bathhouse after the club. Okay? Bola Sandario got a private room in the gay bathhouse, did more cocaine, made out. There was touching as well. And then they proceeded to masturbate. That's the tea. But you know what? If I was Jussie Smollett, I would have had him too. Like, he looks sickening. I'd have had both of them. But what? Oh my, could you imagine? Like, I've been to a bathhouse before, and I'm just like, girl, could you imagine being at a bathhouse with Jussie Smollett and this fine Nigerian mandingo big dick mother? You know, everything is chocolate and right and smooth, and I'm sure the booty sit real high. The thing, you could just tell that everything is right. And you know, Jussie Smollett might be right too. I just would like to be a fly on the wall and see what's going on. And then you got Jussie Smollett in there busting it down. Girl, they was in there turned up. Could you imagine being a fly on the wall for that? Could you imagine being just, maybe you were just in Chicago and you just had, wanted to go into the local bathhouse. Could you imagine walking in there and there you have it. There's Jussie Smollett from Empire with this fine African. Full. Girl, I'd have been following him around. I'd have been like, so what's the tea? What is the, I don't know. I'd have lost my mind. I'd have been in there like gagging. Like, I don't know if I would have wanted to try to join in, or I'm just sitting there like, girl, is this really Jussie Smollett in here with the African? Like, I don't know what, I probably would have been ready to go get my phone, call somebody. I don't know what I would have did, but girl, I would have tried to play it cool, but then I'd have been gagging all at the same time. Like, girl, this is really happening. Like, it's going down. Okay. But anyway, I don't know what this has to do with the story. But we'll follow up. We'll keep updated on it because now it just got interesting. Now, I think the men are denying that, but apparently Jussie Smollett is like, no, listen, we had a thing going on. And I could believe it because not to mention, you see this video here? Well, this is a video of this man dancing real sexy like to Jussie Smollett's song. Take a look.
from the Wakanda. Okay?
Fireworks from the cloud.
Down. I don't know about you, baby, but it's giving it's an energy there. And first of all, I know Jessie was attracted to him. You got it's very clear. You can tell it was a lot going on. This wasn't just a trainer type situation. They was hooking up. Now, do I feel like this guy could have been a little gay for pay? Absolutely. Now, here's what could be interesting though. I don't know if Jussie Smollett is going to say so, because if you guys were doing things like that, why would he attack you? Perhaps though, and I have seen this happen. I've seen this happen many times. A lot of these times, these straight men, they play with the gay men, and then they get afraid that the tea is going to come out. The tea is going to, pour out somehow. So then they come and they have this fear where they start, because they're afraid that you might tell somebody, they may want to attack you, fight you, and make you afraid to tell anybody. You know what I mean? So it could be he like, oh my God, I had a gay experience with Jussie Smollett. Now I'm embarrassed. And so now I got to get my brother and I got to beat this gay guy up because I hope nobody finds out. We were at the club. We were at the bathhouse. We were doing cocaine, weed, everything. And now I'm feeling away. A lot of that has happened to one of my friends before. I've lost a lot of friends due to this. There's been men, they've been messing with these straight guys. The straight guy then comes over and feels like, he feels embarrassed, or he feels like they're going to go, tell somebody. And so what he ends up doing, he ends up hurting the gay guy, bang, bang, eek, eek. You know what I mean? It's one of those kind of situations. And now we've lost a life, all because the straight man is insecure about who he is and he's wanting to live in denial. I don't know if that's the case with Jussie Smollett. However, Jussie Smollett is alluding to the fact that they would get high together and they would go to clubs and bathhouses together and mess around. So that's some interesting tea. I'm going to keep talking about it. I'm going to keep watching and paying attention, and I'm going to keep you guys updated. All right. And so if you guys have any tips and tea and more to the story, make sure you DM me on Instagram. All right. At the Armon Wiggins Show. Now let's keep it moving. Speaking of Mandingo and a big black dick, Nick Cannon is fighting for them ratings, child. Nick Cannon said, you know what? They might cancel my show, but they're not going to go out without a Big Bang Theory. All right. Nick Cannon has made its debut. Well, actually, he's been on the show, but his big black dick has made its debut and got everybody talking about the Nick Cannon show. Take a look.
Y'all, I'm already got the Christmas socks, red and green. Click my heels 3 times, I'll be at the North Pole.
I don't know if that's a crease in the pants or if Nick Cannon really standing on 3 legs. But either way, I think this was a great strategic move by Nick and his team to get people talking about the Nick Cannon show. Because, Grant, you're not really going to go watch the show. Let's be honest. I haven't watched the Nick Cannon show since the first episode. But just because he's revealing a little bit of dick, I might watch it tomorrow and for the rest of the week. You know what I'm saying? You just never know. Or even if it's not that, if it's creating the illusion of the big black monster, we'll watch it. So I think that this was I don't think that this was an accident. I don't think that this was a mistake. I think that this was a moment to get the people talking because the ratings are plummeting. As I told you before, Nick Cannon was set to take the Wendy Williams show slot in case Wendy Williams was not coming back to her show. However, the ratings were so poor. They were not even breaking 1 million views. It was less than 400,000 views. Okay. Nobody's watching the Nick Cannon show. People are bored. It's not entertaining. It's not interesting. And so he just did not have the draw or the viewership to fill that slot. We don't even know if Nick Cannon will get renewed for a second season. However, if he keeps revealing this schlong like that, he may just have a new audience. But no, in all seriousness, you know, I do think that this was a little bit of a desperate pull for Nick Cannon because nobody's watching the show. Do I think that people will watch tomorrow? He might have a high-rated show tomorrow because people want to see what's going on. But after this week, I think the ratings will still go back to what they were. Nobody's really interested in Nick Cannon's show. I think that Nick at Night would be better. I think a Nick Cannon nighttime show is superb. Nick Cannon daytime, I'm just not here for it, and I just don't think that this is the right format for Nick Cannon. Love Nick Cannon, think he's a great guy, very entertaining, handsome black man, and I'm happy to see him be successful. However, I just don't think the daytime talk show slot is for him, all right? Now, if he wanted to start an OnlyFans, I'm here for it, Nick. But outside of that, I'd like to see Nick Cannon in a nighttime slot. But this was a great move to get people watching at least for this week. So with that being said, I want you guys to like the video, share the video with a friend, and if you've decided to stay to the end and you really like the content, or you at least had fun listening to me talk, hit the subscribe button and make sure that your notification bell is turned on. Ding dong. All right, and until next time, I want you to keep that same energy, and I'll see you soon. Peace out.